Days of Our Lives preview week of July 6th. Lexie lashes at EJ, Kristen bombshells, Sarah's discovery. Days of Our Lives spoilers confirm the preview for the week of July 6 to 10 has been released. Fans can expect to see Lexie Carver, Nikki Crawford, lash out at EJ DiMera, Dan Feuerriegel, while Kristen DiMera, Stacey Heideck, drops a bombshell or two. Plus, Sarah Horton, Lindsay Godfrey, makes a discovery. Find out what's going to unravel in Salem over the next 5 days below. The Days of Our Lives promo for the week of July 6th opens with a scene between Theo Carver, Joseph Tyler Andrews, and his auntie Kristen. Kristen reveals that his beloved no-no, Stefano DiMera, Joseph Moscolo, was the reason his mother got a brain tumor in the first place. In the gilded but treacherous halls of Salem, the past is never truly buried. It festers, it schemes, and it waits for the perfect moment to strike. And this week on Days of Our Lives, the past erupts with a vengeance, shattering the carefully constructed facades of the DiMera dynasty and forcing Salem citizens to confront the sins of their fathers. The promo for the week of July 6th opens with a scene that will send shockwaves through the very foundation of DiMera Enterprises. Kristen DiMera, the queen of manipulation herself, corners Theo Carver with a revelation so devastating it threatens to rewrite everything he thought he knew about his family. With a casual cruelty that only Kristen can muster, she reveals that his beloved no-no, Stefano DiMera, was the architect of his mother's brain tumor. For years, Theo has carried the weight of his mother's tragic death, finding solace in the memory of her love and the complicated legacy of his grandfather. Now, Kristen's words, however steeped in her own agenda, plant a seed of doubt that will poison those memories. Andre DiMera's role in holding Lexie captive in the toxic tunnels may have been the immediate cause, but Kristen insists the ultimate blame lies with Stefano himself. As Theo grapples with this devastating truth, he must confront the possibility that the entire DiMera legacy, his very birthright, is built on a foundation of rot. If Theo's world is crumbling, his mother Lexie Carver is living a nightmare that cuts even deeper. Brought back from the dead by EJ's experimental and ethically bankrupt efforts, Lexie is now facing a terrifying reality. Her miraculous cure may have been temporary. In an emotional confrontation that promises to be one of the week's most powerful scenes, Lexie stands before her brother EJ, her eyes burning with a rage born of profound loss. "You gave me my life back," she tells him, her voice trembling with fury. "Just long enough for me to fall back in love with it." It is an accusation that cuts to the bone. EJ, who orchestrated this resurrection out of a twisted sense of family loyalty and, perhaps, financial ambition, now faces the consequence of his overreach. He has given his sister hope, only to watch it be snatched away again. This revelation adds a tragic new dimension to her return. The joy of her reunion with Abe and Theo was a fleeting gift, a moment of borrowed time. Now, Lexie is forced to face the end once more, this time with the fresh agony of having been given a second chance only to see it slip through her fingers. It's a poignant exploration of grief, mortality, and the dangerous folly of playing God. While Lexie confronts her mortality, Kristen DiMera is busy spreading chaos like a toxic miasma. Her treacherous nature is on full display this week as she also squares off with Gwen Riacek. Gwen, who has just discovered that her friend, Kristen has been sleeping with Xander Kyriakis, arrives for a confrontation, her fury barely contained. Kristen, however, is not one to apologize or retreat. Instead, she delivers a verbal blow that is as sharp as a DiMera stiletto. Looking Gwen dead in the eye, she sneers, "If you really cared about Xander, I mean, maybe you would have worked harder to satisfy him?" The insult is not just a betrayal of their friendship. It's a humiliation designed to destroy Gwen's confidence. Kristen's cruelty knows no bounds, and this moment is a stark reminder that to her, people are merely pawns to be moved or sacrificed for her entertainment. But Kristen's machinations extend far beyond an affair with Xander. Her ongoing war with Brady Black over their daughter Rachel continues to rage, with the poor child once again becoming the point of contention in their bitter custody battle. With Kristen, every relationship is a battlefield, and this week, the casualties are piling up. In a parallel investigation that could hold the key to saving a life, Dr. Sarah Horton is on the trail of a dangerous secret. Sarah, who has been investigating the deaths of Destiny and the poisoning of Holly Jonas, is on the verge of a medical breakthrough. She begins focusing on arsenic as a potential cause, her research pointing toward a terrifying conclusion. However, it's a mysterious clue that brings her investigation to a head, a clue purposely planted for her to find. While the origin of this clue is shrouded in secrecy, the implication is clear. Someone, likely her brother-in-law Johnny, wants Sarah to find the evidence that will exonerate Holly and point the finger at the real culprit. Sarah's discovery will lead her to accuse Holly of taking drugs, creating further tension within an already fractured family. The drama will undoubtedly test the bonds between the Hortons and the Jonases as Sarah races against the clock to save Holly's life and expose the truth behind the Demera pharmaceutical scandal. As the week of July 6 unfolds, the citizens of Salem will be forced to face the consequences of the Demera family's sins. Theo's faith in his legacy is shattered. Lexie's reclaimed life is fading away. Kristen's cruelty has forged new enemies. And Sarah's relentless pursuit of the truth threatens to tear down the powerful. It's a week of reckoning where the sins of the fathers are finally coming home, promising drama that will keep fans on the edge of their seats.